it over with, okay? Stop making me laugh. Stop laughing, because when you guys laugh, I laugh. Okay.
I'm laughing. What a way to start, just laughing because someone just wrote LOL. How about we focus for once?
How can I say something that feels honest to me but doesn't get clipped out of context? I was really stressing about it.
You know what feels like honesty? Being honest. How about that? And how you're stressing over being honest. Like, that is crazy. Your life is super easy. Like, if this is hardship, I wish I was a streamer.
I sing about it so much, and Sykkuno hasn't even said anything yet. And something about that, like, didn't really sit right with me.
Sit right with you. Are you making this about yourself right now? Like, that's crazy. And maybe he hasn't said anything because he's like, I don't know, thinking about it. Like, what would be the proper response? And he's looking for good wording.
But I do want to reiterate, it's just so sad and disappointing how often this kind of thing seems to happen. Especially when it comes from people that you don't expect it to come from.
Wow, shocker. Streamers being fake in 2026. Oh no. Jesus Christ. I hope God can forgive us. Man, oh man, it's like streamers hide who they really are.
I feel everyone's hurt and shock and confusion, and I'm right there with ya. I really try so hard to make my channel a safe space for everybody, and I really hope the people that do need to speak up will. And hopefully that's enough addressing it.
There must have been a comedian in her chat because, like, this girl, the entire time, she's just holding back a smile and now she's laughing her ass off. Sykkuno. This is some fake pandering thing just to get some clout and more money. Well, anyways, let's check some comments out. Who are the victims in this case? And please elaborate on the victims of what? Like, seriously, there's only like 2 victims in all this, like the girlfriend and Sykkuno himself. By victims, you meant Sykkuno for being called a predator and his girlfriend for being cheated on, right? It's the top e-beggar, #1 worst female. What was the expectation here? That she would actually say something reasonable and base? Honestly, I expected a lot worse. Reminder, this fake thought did a stream with Nina Lynn, who actually essayed dude on stream. No statement, by the way, but Sykkuno apparently is Epstein despite no proof of wrongdoing. Hey bud, what's your statement on Nina? Like, how come you're not throwing her under the bus, but you threw Sykkuno? And now for this girl, like, she goes on a tangent and it's incredible. Like, are you really, like, a victim here? So I'm literally gonna cut a lot of things out of this.
Went to evil Las Vegas alone. But I wasn't alone. I shared a hotel room with Sykkuno.
Her story literally just started and she's already lying. Like, come on. I was alone, but I wasn't alone. Dun dun! I'm gonna cut the next part, but pretty much she says that she's going to evil Las Vegas. Do you have any recommendation? He goes, oh, you can sleep in my room. There's 2 beds.
Shared a room with Sykkuno at evil Las Vegas. And we had plans to watch a movie together. We had plans to watch a horror movie together, Until Dawn. That movie's ass. Actually, I didn't even get to finish it, but that movie's ass.
Why is she losing focus? Like, you're literally telling someone your essay story and you're stopping to review a movie right now. Let me interrupt my horrible essay experience with my review of Until Dawn. I gave it a 0 out of 10, did not finish it, don't recommend anyone watch it. Anyways, back to my story.
He started to get very angsty or something. I don't know how to explain it, but he pretty much tried to make a move on me. And I was fully trying to say, like, I'm just here to watch a movie. Like, I'm just here to watch a movie.
What movie are you trying to watch? The one you didn't finish? The one you didn't like? The one you interrupted a story to talk about?
Like, maybe this is a people pleaser in me, but and maybe, I don't know, benefit the doubt, or because I still thought he was cute, or I don't know. He tried to make a move on me, resolute, I don't know, but he made a move on me. It did take like 30 minutes.
So it took him 30 minutes to rizz you up. Is that what you're trying to say right now?
Wow, I don't want to share. I don't like sharing this on. This is like so personal. Like I don't talk about my intimate life at all. But
What is going on? What's the point of this? And what do you mean your intimate life? Isn't this your essay story? This isn't adding up right now. The next part I'm about to cut is just her saying she didn't want to sleep with him, so she gave him a blowjob instead. And then she regretted it.
then in the morning, he didn't really want to talk about it. And I was just kind of trying to open it up and talk to him about like what happened.
Honestly, it sounded like the blowjob was terrible, and he doesn't want to relive that horrible experience.
And then we were gonna talk about it. I don't know, later
Oh, it does sound like the blowjob was bad.
or something. I don't know, but I can't remember. But he ends up hugging me, but then pushes me onto the bed from the hug, and we end up having sex. And I didn't have it in me to tell him to stop, so I just let it happen.
Whoa. So you're saying you never told him you weren't interested? Like, you gave him a blowy the night before, and you went to the hotel room and you went to bed with him. Like, am I missing something? It sounded like the hookup was a regret.
And while this was happening, while we were doing it, I always wear protection, and I only sleep with people I'm in a relationship with. So I'm not used to one night stands or anything like
Until now.
that. But we were not using protection, and I'm legally hard of hearing, if you guys don't know already. But in the heat of the moment, he asked me if it was safe, and I didn't hear him, but I just said, and he finished inside of me, and then that was it. And then we just laid there for a little bit, and then I brought it up. I asked him straight up, when was your last relationship, and do you sleep around often? Like, is this normal for you?
So he said something, and instead of saying, "What? Could you repeat that? Come again? I didn't hear you or I didn't understand." You just said, "Uh-huh." So he assumes the uh-huh is for coming inside of you. And according to you, you didn't even ask him if he just came inside of you. You just said, "Hey, thanks for the pound town. When was your last relationship?"
Because I told him straight up, I do not date with people. I do not sleep with people I do not date.
Unless I could get some clout, baby.
So in my head, it's crazy to. That's why I feel so blindsided and backstabbed
Because I thought I was the only girl he was gonna hook up with.
and then I ended up running into someone I'm very close with, and they offered me to stay in their hotel room.
Well, guys, let's get ready for a second video about another essay. I wonder which movie she's gonna review next. I wonder if it's gonna be the new Mario movie. Let's see.
He didn't really want to talk about what happened, and then I struggled with this for a while, and I had someone in my life be there for me and kind of try to help me through this. And my dumbass tried talking about it with Sykkuno later, trying to like understand what happened because it's not something I'm used to. And he pretty much beat around the bush the whole time.
Yeah, because the sex was bad and he didn't want to hurt your feelings.
And then he would say things like, "Oh, I'm confused. I just wanted to know what you felt about that." And I said, "No, I want to know what you felt about this because I already told you how I felt." And
Honestly, I feel like this is just because she's upset that they're not in a relationship. So she wants to get back at him.
yeah, he said he was sorry that he made me. He was sorry that he gave me that impression, and that he would want to reconcile. And me being the dumbass I am, I still wanted to be friends with him for some reason. So I did.
Yeah, the reason being that you get to play with someone famous, so hopefully you get some of that clout and some of that money.
I'm at TwitchCon at the Riot Party, and we actually talked in person for the first time since. And he actually brought that part up and said, like, he was sorry and stuff, and that he was sorry for giving me the impression. So I really thought he was, honestly sorry, and I accepted it. And I thought I was the only one because I literally straight up asked him if he sleeps around, and he said no. So sorry, I thought I was the only one. Did I think we were going to be in a relationship? No.
So you knew you two weren't going to be in a relationship and you still slept with him. So what was the whole point of saying that you don't sleep outside of relationships? And also he apologized for giving you that impression. The comments under this video is absolutely hilarious. You're an idiot. Quit acting like a victim. You was there. You did not say no. You did not get up and walk away. Maybe stop farming it like he did something wrong. Maybe people won't be giving you so much grief. She didn't get the r/ship she wanted. Now she playing the victim. Zero accountability. You consent and spread your legs. Your weak will is to blame. I didn't get any clout, so now I'm coming for my clout. I do not sleep with people I do not date. Yeah, what was the point of saying that? You clearly did. She isn't a victim of him. She's a victim of her own stupid decision making skills. Honestly, I feel you. That's so true. MFs be consenting to sex and ending the consent months/years later nowadays. How the F is that possible? She is not a victim. She got played, believing he is single. That's it. Same as many guys these days believe they are the only provider for a girl, then it turns out she has 5 sugar daddies and 3 boyfriends. This happens. Honestly, that's true, and there's a lot of dating sites for that. You can pause and read, but pretty much I'm gonna oversimplify all this. Damn, I'm so slow at making videos that even Sykkuno had time to make a statement and apologizing pretty much for everything, saying sorry and that he's gonna take a break. And no one considered the girlfriend's feeling and all this when they were making the video. Now Mugen apologized. At least he said how he's going to change and how he's going to improve his content. Obviously, it could have been better, and honestly, all this could have been prevented. Honestly, I'm the true victim in all this. I tried to make 3 videos, and everything kept getting updated, so now I put everything in one video.